Today we're going to be unboxing the Boox Note Air4c, which is in color e-ink tablet. So let's get to it. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rafi, and I am a medical doctor who makes content about all things tech, travel, and tips and tricks. And today we have an unboxing of the Boox Note Air4c. Ever since I purchased my trusty Kindle Scribe, I have been using this as my predominant note-taking device. And my algorithm has started showing me feeds of the Boox version. And so I got curious. This is a competitor, but it is a full-fledged tablet. And during my review of the Kindle Scribe, I pointed out how having something that is a little bit more limited is actually beneficial because then I can focus on writing. But then I got to thinking, instead of just using the notebook app on the Kindle itself, why not actually use the note-taking apps that I'm currently using? And since it runs full Android out of the box over here, I thought I'd give it a try. Before we get to the unboxing, just a quick word to like and subscribe. I am not a big YouTuber, so these things I purchase with my own money. These are not sponsored, so if you like these reviews, please do like and subscribe and support the channel so I can do more of them. All right, let's get to it. Just before we start, I did get the Note series, and it did also come with the additional bonus cover. So we'll be looking at the Boox cover as well. And in the box, it also came with the replacement marker tips. They are, as you see, tips on the marker. It's quite a nice box. Boox, Make a Difference, Note series. There it is, the Boox itself. This device, it's pretty thin, it's pretty light. Quick instruction guide and warranty card. What's this? Oh, there's a SIM eject tool. Didn't expect that. A USB-A to USB-C cable, fairly thick. Oh, here we go. This is the pen. It's got a little silicone cap for it. It's very solid, no flex whatsoever. And obviously, because it's an e-ink screen, it comes like this without, and doesn't use any battery power. Looks like there's the power button, USB-C port. There is a SIM port. I wonder if it's a SIM port or if it's like a expandable memory slot. That looks like it's a micro SD card. It does have expandable memory. That's one mystery solved. And this actually looks like a fingerprint scanner. Let's see if we can power it on. Just seeing if there is any magnetic capabilities here, but it doesn't look like it. Oh no, there it is. There's a little magnet logo, and the logo, a bit hard to see on the side, but it's right here. It won't wiggle off, but I don't feel like it's gonna sit there that well. Let's get going. I am in Australia. I'm gonna go with just buttons, since it is not the fastest refresh rate, which is what you expect from an e-ink screen. So that's it there. Let's crank up the brightness. That's pretty bright. What do we have? We have the Play Store. We have calendar, notes. Let's open up notes. It has a lot of different templates, which is quite nice, very similar. So let's go with grid, which is my favorite. Oh, wow. So this gets the pressure sensitivity quite well. This seems to be much more pressure sensitive than the Kindle Scribe. Let's see, let's try some color. It's pretty responsive. Now, as a size comparison, this is the Kindle Scribe. It's almost an exact match. The Kindle Scribe is ever so slightly larger, as you can see. Screen size wise, I think the Boox is slightly larger because the bezels are thinner on the side. In terms of height, yeah, so the Boox is ever so slightly larger. Okay, now let's have a look at the writing response. So it does do a bit of pressure sensitivity on the Kindle, but I think the Boox, it allows you to go from really thin to really thick. So the amount of variance in the pressure sensitivity is much wider on the Boox one. In terms of writing experience, this feels like a bit like a scratchy pencil. This feels closer to like using a soft tip pencil, like a 2B, for example. It's softer and a little bit mushier. It feels a little bit more natural. This one feels a little scratchy, but I actually like thin nibs, so this feels nicer to me. But overall, I think this feels closer to paper. Just note, not that it should have a camera. There is no camera on there. Let's see what we have. That's the calculator. Because this is a full Android tablet, it has some ghosting from the previous stuff there. We do need to connect it to the Wi-Fi, which we will do, and I'll come back in once I've set it up. So I've just connected to Wi-Fi, and there is a new update to do, which we will do just now. It's updating fairly fast. One thing I noticed is that with the e-ink screen, it does feel a little laggier when using the keyboard. The Kindle also isn't exactly the fastest, but I feel like with the black and white screen, it's a little bit more responsive. As you can see, typing even that's not too bad as well. Has a little bit of ghosting. So it's been about 7 minutes and we're nearly done. The update has happened, but it's just verifying. See if we can hit any buttons. Oh yeah, we can hit buttons. Also, it's updating a couple of quick things about the design. I do like that it's similar to the Kindle, that there is a grabbable side to it, so you can read comfortably. Weight-wise, it feels a little bit heavier. I will weigh it out. The Kindle has a slightly bigger footprint, so it just feels a little bit lighter and more distributed. This one feels denser. In terms of thickness, I would say the Kindle is ever so slightly thinner, if that. Actually, they're about the same. There would be not even a millimeter between the two. The power button, which we talked about, on the back, I do like this little bit of color that they have with the orange. It gives it a little bit of a pop. Actually, whilst we're waiting for this, I am going to get the cover, which we haven't yet to unbox. So let's have a look. Fairly, like the inside's nice. It's like this felt material. It's kind of like your standard iPad-ish cover, has Boox written on it. Let's see how this goes. That. So I got it the right way. Oh, there we go. That's clipped in. So this is the way it's meant to be. I'm not sure how to use it with the origami part there. That's stuck on. Something like this, maybe. But anyway, that's it there. Now, what I was saying was, now that it's updated, let's have a look at the browser. Okay, just then, the typing experience has improved since before the update. So this is my website. That's pretty responsive, I gotta say. That update has made a big difference. I didn't really have tested before without it, but yeah, that's pretty good. Let's have a look, Play Store. So in order to sign in, I do have to add a passkey or fingerprint, so it's correct. It is a fingerprint reader. That, I have to say, is very responsive. Can I draw notes? So unlike the Kindle version of things, which supports pen input, this one is just a reader. It won't let you actually write. Okay, let's try a proper book, just in case. So again, I can write, as in I can type, but I can't actually write onto the page like I would be able to on the Kindle. That is one limitation. Overall, I have to say that the handwriting experience is pretty good. I think I preferred the Kindle Scribe slightly more because of its natural paper feel, but this is pretty close behind. There is this weird lag the moment you start. You might have just seen it. But now I can't replicate it, does it? No, there's no eraser on it. So I will have to click. There is a plus pen that has an eraser at the bottom, but I did not end up getting that one. That's the first look at the Boox. Actually, I take that back. With the cover on, that is quite a nice package as compared to the Amazon Kindle Scribe 2. I think if you're in the Amazon ecosystem, this is probably a better product because it lets you write and annotate if that's all you want to do. The big things I want to actually do here is test out the battery life. Okay, so this is obviously the Boox, and initial impressions, it's actually pretty good. It's much more responsive than I thought it was going to be. It's a full-featured tablet, so what I'm curious about is how long the battery life lasts on this, because the Kindle I've charged like once, maybe twice since I've had it, and it's always just been there because it hardly draws any power. Being a full-featured tablet with an e-ink screen, this might actually chew the battery a little bit faster. In the time that I've had it and set it up, it's gone from 80% down to 72%, which is pretty fast. Stopped using my iPad and other devices because I didn't use them frequently enough. So one of the big benefits of the Kindle Scribe is that you charge it once and it's generally ready for you whenever you need. And a single charge obviously lasts a very long time. I will see how this one performs later on. But in terms of responsiveness and features, it's pretty good. The Kindle experience itself is a little bit more limited because the app is just using the Android app, so it doesn't let you annotate notes as you saw. But in terms of reading, it's very responsive. You can tweak the responsiveness of the screen based on the use case, which is kind of nice. But overall, pleasantly surprised. The build quality is nice, the responsiveness is good. It is only Android 11 or 12. Given that Android 15 is currently out and 16 is coming soon, it is a couple of generations behind, but as a e-reader, it's probably going to be fine. But if you're going to rely on more up-to-date apps, it might be an issue. I'm going to do an in-depth review later on after I've had some time to test out the battery life, and I'll get back to you. But for now, this is an early first look at the Boox Note Air4c, my first color e-ink tablet. If you like this unboxing, you might want to check out the Amazon Kindle Scribe review just over here. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.